lovely human. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie from Holistically Humble. I am a registered holistic nutritionist, a registered yoga teacher, and I have my Bachelor of Arts, which I majored in sport health and physical education. I'm sure by this you can tell that I'm absolutely obsessed with health and wellness, and my goal is to inspire others to live a healthy, holistic lifestyle. That includes yoga, so that is probably why you landed here. We are going to today do a 25-minute yoga video to explore our hips, get into those areas, our hip flexors, our glutes, and kind of release some tension in there. We're gonna warm up a little bit, we'll get into that area, and then we'll cool down a little bit. So if you're ready, let's roll out your mat, grab your yoga props, your blanket, bolster, blocks, whatever you have, a pillow. Maybe you make a tea, bring your water near you, and let's get started. So we're gonna find our way laying down on our backs. And I invite you to just explore which way you want to lay down. So coming down to lay on our spine, maybe you keep the soles of your feet on the mat and the knees point up towards the ceiling. Maybe you take your feet out to the outer edges of the mat and allow the knees to come in towards one another. Arms can lay comfortably down alongside your body. Or maybe you begin to extend both legs out along the mat. But if you feel like it's a little bit tension or a little bit pulling on your low back, I invite you to put a bolster or rolled up blanket underneath your knees. It might help take some of that tension away. From here, what I want you to do is lift up your upper back slightly, tuck the shoulder blades to marry at your spine, and lower that upper back down. So we're opening a little bit more across our chest and our heart. And then you might take that soft gaze up to a point on the ceiling above you, or maybe you begin to close your eyes. We're gonna take 3 cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, open mouth. Another one, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one, let go of whatever needs to go. Inhale. Side out. Beautiful. We're just gonna return to a long, deep breath. In and out through your nose or your mouth. As we begin to arrive here for this class today in this present moment. As we begin to draw our conscious awareness to our physical body, you're just going to notice if there's any areas of stress or tension located anywhere in your physical body. It might be your neck, your shoulders, maybe your belly, maybe your hips and your glutes. And what I want you to do is take a deep inhale through your nose and send that fresh oxygenated air to that tension area in your body. Hold at the top of the inhale. And exhale, let that area go. Release that exhale. Just continue doing that in any areas of your body that need to release some tension as we arrive here in this present moment. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose or your mouth. It's all good. Two more cycles of breath here. Next inhale, you're gonna draw your knees in towards your chest. You can take a hold of behind the knees, gently drawing them in, maybe on your shins. Relax the shoulders, feel your head supported on the mat or the earth. Maybe you begin to rock side to side, gently massaging or releasing that low back area. And then find a place of stillness, take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw the knees a little bit closer. And then extend the left leg long, keep the right leg in towards your chest. You might draw both hands on the shin or maybe underneath the knee as we begin to gently draw the right knee in towards our chest a little bit more. We're going to begin to warm up this right hip. So I invite you to keep your eyes closed, or maybe just that soft, gentle gaze up above you on the ceiling. And then in a clockwise motion, begin to draw circles with that right knee. You can keep both hands connected to that leg if that feels good, or maybe you drop the left leg down alongside your body, connecting your right hand still to the leg, maybe no hands. Just see how you can explore this rotation in our right hip as we begin to warm up here. You might start with micro, small circles, or maybe right away you got into big circles. Whatever you do is great. You're listening to your body. Take 2 more cycles of breath in this direction. And then switch directions. So we're gonna go that counterclockwise, drawing the circle with our knees. Again, maybe small circles to start, maybe big. Choose what best serves you. 2 more cycles of breath. Really explore and notice how this right hip is feeling. When you're ready, you're gonna draw that right knee back into your chest. 1 more time, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly extend the right leg out on towards the mat and draw that left leg back in towards your chest. So make sure the right toes are active, pointing up towards the ceiling. As we draw the left knee in, we're opening up through our left hip this time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw that leg a little bit closer towards the chest. And then in clockwise motions, begin to draw the circles with the left knee. So we're warming up the left hip. Option to keep both hands on the left leg, or maybe you drop the right hand beside your body. Maybe you drop both hands beside your body. Just explore 2 more cycles of breath. Close your eyes, connect with your breath. Beautiful, and just switch directions when your 2 cycles are complete. Going counterclockwise, micro circles, or maybe mega circles. Just try to match the movement with your breath. 2 more beautiful cycles here. The bottom of that last exhale, draw that knee back in towards your chest 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale a little bit more in towards your chest, and draw the right knee back in towards your chest, maybe staying in stillness or gently rock side to side. Beautiful job. Choosing a side to roll over to, pausing slightly for a moment in the fetal position, using the bottom arm as a pillow if that feels good. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to press yourself up to coming into child's pose at the back of our mat. So we're going to have the tops of our feet press into the mat as we send our sits bones down. And we're gonna crawl and extend our arms forward. Fingers are gonna be spread wide. We're gonna drop our heart and our forehead towards the mat. If the forehead doesn't touch, that's okay. We're drawing some relaxation to our neck, shoulders, our jaw. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. On that next inhale, you're gonna draw yourself up, coming to a tabletop position. Spread your knees hip width apart, and your fingers are spread wide. Shoulders are above your wrists, hips are above your knees. From this position, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the sits bones, open through the heart and the shoulders, look up, cow pose. Tuck the tailbone first, exhale, round through each vertebra, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat, tuck the tailbone, round through each vertebra, chin to chest. Close your eyes, take 3 more full cycles of breath in these cat-cows, exploring our body, warming it up. Without rushing, when your 3 cycles of breath are complete, we're gonna find ourselves in this neutral tabletop position. From here, you're gonna take an inhale, tap your toes. Exhale, sending the weight into your palms, even that pointer finger mound. Send the sits bones up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Deeply bend your knees to begin, creating this nice tall spine. Our biceps are parallel to our ears. And then maybe on the next exhale, you send the heels down towards the mat. Any amount, it doesn't matter if they touch. We're creating this tall, neutral spine first. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you walk out the dog. Send one heel down towards the mat, lift the other, and then switch on the inhale. Exhale, switch. Option to always come down into child's pose wherever you are. We're gonna take 2 more cycles of breath. Finding a place of stillness, take an inhale, look up towards your hands and begin to shift your body weight so your shoulders are above your wrists, plank pose. On that next exhale, drop the knees a little bit, send the sits bones back and up, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, coming forward, plank pose. Exhale, bend the knees like a wave motion. Send the sits bones up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, wave-like motion, downward facing dog. Warming up our bodies. 2 more. Connect deeply with your breath. Last one. Beautiful. Pausing in downward facing dog, or maybe you dropped to child's pose. That's okay. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. See if the heels can touch a little bit closer towards the mat. On your next inhale, we're gonna rise our left leg up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, we're gonna send the right foot on the outside of the right pinky finger. Beautiful. So we're gonna drop our left knee down towards the mat and press the top of that left foot into the mat. Great. So from here, our right foot should be close to the outer edge of that right side long edge of the mat. And we're feeling into now this left hip, this left groin area, this left hip flexor. So you might actually be tented onto your fingers. If it's too much, I invite you to come up, hands to hips. Beautiful. From here, if you're feeling like you want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to pick up your big toe mound and draw the weight out to the pinky toe side of that right foot. Beautiful. So this right knee is dropping out a little bit more towards the right side, lizard pose. Option 2, if flexibility allows, you might drop your forearms down towards the mat, feeling that opening sensation a little bit more. Otherwise, you're finding your edge, that place where you can stay for a few cycles of breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. 2 more cycles of breath. If your big toe mound of the right foot was up off of the mat, gently invite it back down towards the mat, drawing the knee in a little bit closer to the right arm. You're going to tuck the left toes and lift the left knee up off of the mat. Send the right toes back to meet the left, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower the chest and the chin to the mat, all the way down, baby cobra, or upward facing dog, lifting the heart up off of the mat even more, hovering the thighs in the air. On that next exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Seeing how you feel from the first side before we explore the next side. On the next inhale, we're gonna lift the left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, bend through the left knee and send that left foot to the outer edge of the left thigh. Dropping the right knee down on the mat, press the top of the right foot into the mat. You might just stay here, maybe you just come up a little bit. Option 1, lizard pose. Option 2, tap the fingers. Maybe you lift up that big toe mound on the left foot, drawing the weight on the pinky toe side, making sure the left knee goes out towards the left side. So we're opening up now more onto this lizard pose on the other side, exploring our hips. Option to drop down onto the forearms or find your fullest expression of the pose. Wherever you are, connect deeply with your breath, and I invite you to close your eyes. 3 cycles here. Tuck the right toes, inhale. Exhale, press into the palms on the mat. Lift the right leg, send the left toes back to meet the right. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower the chest and the chin to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, warming up more here. On your next inhale again, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, send the right knee to the right wrist. The toes go out to the left side. We're gonna lower down towards the mat. Untuck the left toes and slide that left leg back. So we're allowing our hips to come down towards the mat in our pigeon pose. Just taking a peek back, make sure that left leg is in the middle of the mat, readjust as necessary. Beautiful. So what we're gonna do from here is you're flexing your right toes back towards the right knee. We're gonna protect that knee joint. And then from here, you're gonna stay right here. Option to draw a prop underneath the right glute. Just make sure that the hips are parallel. Option to stay up just like this, or maybe you begin to walk the hands forward. Coming down to your forearms. You might stack either fist on one another, dropping the forehead down towards the mat. Wherever you are, again, finding your fullest expression of this pose, feeling into the glute area. Connect deeply with your breath, 3 cycles here. Beautiful. If you were lower down towards the mat, just gently begin to lift the torso up off the mat. Plant the hands into the mat, tap the left toes, take an inhale. Exhale, lift the left knee, drop back into downward facing dog. Option to walk out the dog. Maybe you begin to gently sway the hips side to side. Beautiful. 2 more cycles of breath. Finding that place of stillness. Inhale, we're gonna lift the left leg up. Exhale, bending the left knee, send the left knee to the left wrist, left toes out to the right edge of the mat. Drop the right knee back down and extend the right leg back into the middle of the mat. Take a peek back, readjust as necessary. Flex the left toes to the left knee. Option to come up a little bit, tenting the fingers on the mat. Or maybe you begin to lower the heart and the forehead down towards the mat, any amount. We're really opening up the left glute here. Stack either fists, or maybe you have a tool underneath your head to allow your forehead to relax on. Close your eyes, connect deeply with your breath. 2 more cycles. We're going to slowly lift yourself up off of the mat if you weren't already there. We're going to tuck the toes of the right foot. Inhale, lift the right knee off of the mat. Press into the mat. Send the left leg back to meet the right. High plank. Exhale, lowering down to the mat all the way. Baby cobra. Inhale, lifting your heart up off of the mat. Exhale, send your hips back into our child's pose. Connect deeply with your breath. Notice how your physical body feels. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale. Exhale, slowly raising yourself up through tabletop. Send the legs out to the right or the left, enough so you can sit back onto your bum. We're gonna have the soles of our feet come together. And you might create a larger diamond shape, sending the heels away from your groin, or maybe you create a small diamond shape, drawing the heels in towards your groin closer. Taking a hold of maybe on the knees, the shins, the ankles. You might interlace your fingers and wrap them around the toes. What you want to be mindful here is of creating this nice tall spine. So wherever you choose to place your hands, make sure that you can create that tall spine. And then from wherever you are, you're relaxing the knees out to either side. You might even give the legs a wiggle, just releasing the hips. And you can stay right here, perfectly good. Inhale. Or maybe on that exhale, you begin to lower the heart towards the mat any amount, towards the soles of your feet, feeling that opening in the hips. Closing your eyes, take 2 cycles of breath. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly rise yourself back up to a neutral spine. Take a hold of the outer edges of the legs and draw them in towards one another. Place your hands on beside your hips or maybe back behind you, and gently windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And then moving a little bit closer to the short edge of the mat, we're going to lower ourselves back down into our laying down position. Draw the knees back in towards the chest, stay in stillness, or gently rock side to side. Find a place of stillness, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower the soles of the feet down towards the mat. Arms come alongside your body, you can stay just like this. Or maybe you extend both legs long out in front of you. Closing down your eyes, feeling into your physical body, any changes, any sensations, pulsing, tingling, release. Unclench your jaw, relax your neck and your shoulders. Take a few long, deep cycles of breath. Bring some trickles of movement to your fingers and your toes. You can roll out your wrists and your ankles in one direction. And then the opposite direction. Point your toes, take an inhale, draw both arms up over your head like you're reaching for something behind you. We're taking this full body stretch. Hold at the top of the inhale, point the toes, reach the hands, stretch. Hold, stretch. Exhale, relax. Arms can come alongside your body. Drawing the knees back in towards your chest, staying in stillness, you might rock side to side. And then rolling over to one side, pausing in this fetal position, using the bottom arm as a pillow if that feels nice. Keep your eyes closed. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Feeling the connection to your sits bones, to the support underneath you. When you arrive there, close your eyes, hands fall somewhere comfortable in your lap, and just notice how you feel. Connecting to your breath. Pressing your palms together at your heart center. Slight pressure of one palm into one another. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. It's such an honor to guide you through these short yoga classes. If you would like to join a longer yoga class, I will leave the link below in the description to sign up. Your first time's free on Wednesdays. I have a special offering of a recorded 1 hour hatha yoga video and journal prompts to bring in this new year, 2021. It's perfect to do at any time throughout the day. Message me, send me a message on here, comment your email, or find me on Instagram, and I will send you the link. It's $20, and it's yours to keep. Thank you for taking this time out of your day and practicing with me. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste.